terrible season. McCarthy, this a whole new regime. I looked at that O-line. I like it, man. We got the new young running backs. I think the other guy's still gonna be the third running back, the Williams dude.
Javonte Williams.
I think it's gonna be him. CD Pickens. Man, listen, man. I'm not saying no Super Bowl. They're gonna have a winning record, in my opinion.
And that's all I asked for. That's all I asked.
Yeah, see,
we got to look. If we got to talk about these Cowboys, we got to look at the whole picture, right? Not just a flaw in the painting. And
I love the optimism.
There's a lot of optimism for this team. Sure, we could talk about the detractors, right? First year head coach. We still got Dak Prescott. Our corners are weak, but I think there's more promoters than there are detractors on this team.
Danny Savage, what's up? Man?
What's up, everybody?
Before Savage, because I love the optimism, man. I just can't go there, but I mean, I appreciate the optimism.
No, I respect that. So just to give you a quick update, Savage, before the chat tell you that I took the red pill. I changed the win-loss ratio of the Cowboys. I gave us 10 wins now.
And Corner is just grinning ear to ear. Just look at him, man.
No, I'm a realist. I keep it real. Like I said, look, I just reevaluated what this O-line looked like, and
thank you, Blog.
I just think they can win more than 7. I had to take it up, man.
Blog, that's exactly where I am, man.
And that's cool. And I understand that too, and I'm still there too. This was just a win-loss ratio. I think there's going to be times where they upset us, but there's no way they can be any worse than last year.
Well, no, I agree with that. But I mean,
and all that happened with them. They weren't even that bad last year. Even with as much shit and as bad as they looked at times, it really wasn't as bad. I mean, 7 wins with 3 quarterbacks starting. We've seen that before. Hello, we only had 4 wins.
Yeah,
4-12.
Yeah. With ice cream.
The only thing that bothers me is the culture has not changed at all. We're the only franchise in the NFL that anoints draft players, stars, and hands them the starting position while fighting for it.
Right.
No other organization does that.
I ain't gonna lie. The Booker and Brock Hoffman thing, I didn't like. I feel like Booker should have earned that. Why we just gave him that? I didn't like that. I can't lie.
You know,
what first round pick doesn't start on a team?
What happened?
But what first round pick doesn't start immediately?
Typically, for those kind of players,
it doesn't matter. You have to win it.
No, but what team does not start their first round outside of an injury?
Quarterbacks, number one. How many times quarterbacks?
That's true.
How many times
Pat Mahomes said a year, and that's smart. But okay, quarterbacks is that just the exception?
Okay, but like whatever job you do, how would you feel tomorrow if they just brought some kid off the streets, has 0 experience in your job, and they just said, "Yeah, he's your boss now. He's the
because he got the degree. Because he got a degree, but you got the experience."
You know,
I'm not playing devil's advocate, or that actually happened to me with Schwann's.
I know. I'm just saying that
there's sometimes that person ain't ready. There's sometimes that person ain't ready. I wasn't ready to run my own depot when they brought Nick in from the outside. But guess what? I was able to learn from Nick, and what happened 6 months later? I had my own depot. So sometimes it is best to sit and learn. But when we're talking about Zach Martin retiring, and then we're going to have – and I like Brock Hoffman, but in the same breath, Savage, you said Brock Hoffman's not a 17-game guy. Tyler Booker is.
We don't know
automatically.
We don't know he's a 17-game guy. He only played 12 a season. He only played 12 games a season at Bama. And every rookie, no matter what position, they're going to hit that rookie wall. You know,
and eventually it's going to happen. But when does Brock Hoffman hit his ceiling? If he's not a 17-game guy, how many? So you're going to hit a wall with him regardless. I will take my first-round pick, giving him the reps that a first-round pick deserves, because we got him for 5 years on lock. Brock Hoffman, we're not guaranteed next year with Brock Hoffman.
I would trade Brock Hoffman, to be honest with you, at this point.
So trading Brock Hoffman, you're giving Tyler Booker the job.
if we're going, well, we gave him the job already. We gave Tyler Booker. We gave him a nickname. We gave him the starting
What's the nickname?
job,
What is the nickname? I didn't know that they gave him a nickname.
the Soul Snatcher.
Never heard of that. Never heard of that. I thought Undertaker was a soul snatcher.
And so, like, all I'm trying to say, if I was Brock Hoffman, I would say trade me. Because he's going to get a bag. He's going to get a bag. Because there's just so much bad offensive linemen in the NFL. He's going to get a bag of money.
So, Champ, just to catch you up for everybody else tell you, I got the Cowboys winning 10 games now.
Right. Exactly, man.
It's a great day. It's a great day.
Just look at him, man. Look at corner, man.
Listen, y'all know I don't never sugarcoat that. I'm always the realest. If you really take time and look at their schedule, we can win more than 7 games. You can win more than 7.
Pull up the schedule again. MIA club schedule.
I'll pull it up right now. I'll tell you.
Right.
Okay. I have it open.
I went back and looked at that O-line, and I think they can be decent, man. I really do.
He just flipped 3 teams, champs. He has us beating the the Packers, the Cardinals, and the Vikings.
And that's not crazy.
I have us losing to the Packers, and the Cardinals.
I can really flip one.
I do too.
I can really flip a win with the
You know
Giants,
what?
make it 11.
This is what I said about the Cardinals game. It depends on if Cal and Mary plays or not.
I see the way that Fifth is looking at it is like he's like, fuck history. We're just gonna go based off of a new slate, which I think is fair. I can only go off of history, so that's what I'm going off of. But it's just a matter of so that's just me.
I mean,
You know what? To me, we got a new coaching staff. It takes 3 years for that coaching staff to get their players everything in stat. I mean, no, the way they wanted to.
How many wins do you have? Is that, man?
I redid to look at it. I got 7.
I have 9. I think
I got, but it depends on some of the games. Depends on who injuries.
But that's always a what if, though.
It's all what if, But the Packers, I got that as a loss.
So do I.
The games like the Cardinals, normally that should be a win, but for some some strange reason, the Cowboys always have a problem playing the Cardinals.
They do.
Ain't that right, corner?
They do.
There lies exactly my point. We could beat the
Packers. I said they gonna split with the Commanders.
Okay.
It's that last game against New York.
I think we'll sweep New York. I don't think New York will be a threat, but like it
depends. I got them as a win. It's a lot of games in there that's kind of like it could be a trap game. It could be this, could be that. Carolina, that's another game. That could be a win. But you know the Cowboys.
We beat Carolina last year,
we're not going to Carolina.
Hey, listen, y'all know me. I've always let's stop walking that line.
I still got my 7 wins.
Don't say that just to want to be right though.
I'm not saying to be right. I hope they win 12, 13.
If you really look at that schedule again and look at some of our pieces.
Hey, click on my share the screen tab, Fifth.
Okay. It gotta be.
Yeah, I'm only going based off of history, man. That's it.
Okay, now I got to turn my phone sideways so I can see it better.
Look at 80 in the comments, man. He's like, "What the fuck? Have you done 5th?"
Okay, Philadelphia, that's a loss.
I agree.
New York, I got that as a win.
Champ. Hold on, shit.
I still got the Philadelphia game as a loss.
Champs.
Yeah.
Right.
And I got the Giants as a win.
Okay, go ahead now. Go ahead, champs. I'm ready for you now.
Okay, Philadelphia loss.
Wait. Hold on, corner. All right, champ. I'm gonna ask you a question on all your losses. Go ahead.
Okay.
Philly. Okay. Why does Philly beat us?
Philadelphia, they stack better than the Cowboys,
What do you mean?
talent wise. They haven't lost their they really haven't lost a lot, and we still got an unknown of what the Cowboys going to do.
Okay.
Different coordinators. There could be a different system. You don't know.
They lost their offense coordinator, but what about the defense coordinator?
Flangio. He's washed. I ain't worried about Flangio.
Okay, but I still got Philadelphia. They at home.
I'm with you on
And
that.
they're gonna be out for the Cowboys, so I got that as a loss.
What
the
about
Giants?
Champ, hold up, Champ, slow down.
Hey man, take it easy, man.
What about the
take a breather, brother?
The Giants, I got the Cowboys as a win.
Okay, Chicago.
Win.
Green Bay.
I got that as a loss.
Why?
Until it's shown they can beat the Green Bay Packers, that's a loss.
We've beaten them.
Sorry, they took against Green Bay.
Wait. So see, this is what I'm saying. You're basing it off because we couldn't beat them in the past and not just talent.
Yeah. Oh, you think Green Bay don't have no talent?
I didn't say that. I'm asking. I'm setting that up. I'm just asking. See, name their talent.
We said that when the Packer playoff loss, though.
Yeah.
See,
we said it in the playoff loss
right now.
No, besides Jordan Love, besides the receivers they got, the running backs.
Who is it?
I don't know everything on the team.
See, this is what I'm saying. All I'm
We've
saying
said
is
that so many times, man.
For me,
yeah, we said, and it's a Sunday night game. Well, like I said, we'll see.
We said what so many times.
We have more talent than they do, and we lose. We say that a lot. Not just
you got to keep it count. Dak Prescott is MVP regular season goated.
Not against good teams.
Not against good teams.
He has 36 wins outside of last year.
I know that, but when was the last time
we played 36 bad teams?
No, man.
How is that possible?
Corner, listen to my question. When was the last time we beat the Packers?
2016.
Yeah, which is
in the regular season. In the regular season. You're making my point.
Okay, but even in the regular season, 2016 was how long ago? That was his rookie season.
It doesn't matter. I answered your question.
That was a long time ago, man. That was almost 10 years ago. So
almost. Listen, I'm going to take one out of. I'm going to take one out of Junkie's page. If my aunt had nuts, it'd be my uncle.
What you say, Savage? I couldn't hear you.
A million things could happen from now until then. Maybe the offensive line comes together. You know what I'm trying to say? If they come together, that's a big, big plus for us.
That's a big plus.
But let's say Philadelphia has a rash of injuries. Let's say the Redskins do. Then I've said this before. I can see Dallas winning the division. They're going to need some help. I mean, like I said, if the Redskins and Philly get an injury bug, it's possible. Anything is possible in football. You know, you're going to see injuries in training camp. I hope none of them happens on Dallas teams, but you know what I'm saying? It's a million things can happen.
I got a question for Eshawn and Champs.
What's up?
Who wins the division?
NFC East?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest.
It might be Commanders.
I mean, it's a toss-up game, and it could be. I don't know, to be honest. I haven't even thought about that. But see, I'm with the Packers and the Cardinals. I'm simply going with the Packers as specific. I'm just going based off of 2016 was the last time Dak beat them, and that was 9-10 years ago. So in the regular season or playoffs, doesn't matter. I get he's a good regular season quarterback, but Dak, at least he still throws picks against the Packers. I get we had McCarthy. I get we had Garrett.
Okay.
But based off of Dak's play against the Packers as of late, I just can't trust that.
Okay. All right. Cowboys champs. Green. You got New York and you got Carolina. What you got? New York first.
That's a win.
I haven't been.
Wait. Pause. Real quick. Sam, did you want to say something about the division real quick?
No.
I was trying to set him up and Champs fucked it up. So
no. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, blame me.
Green,
um,
see, my point about Green Bay is you said we just basing it off what has already happened versus the talent. What if we get out? There's a possibility that we can outplay them.
No, without question. And just real quick,
and possibility we might choke again.
wait. Let me just because I'm not trying to say that we cannot beat them. Let me be clear about that. We could. I get what. Wait, hear my point. We absolutely could. It could be a completely blank slate. We could beat them. That's fair. That's legitimate. I'm not trying to dismiss that. All I'm saying is when I don't know how else I can personally judge it other than history. So I get that it's a new head coach. I get that because we have a new head coach, you're going based off of a new regime. I get that. I'm not trying to dismiss that. But when was the last time we beat the Packers? That's the only way I can personally judge it. That's just me. We could beat them, but based off of history, we haven't. So until they do it, I can't say we will. That's all I'm saying. It's the same thing with the Cardinals. We could end up beating them. You're right. They stink. I get it. But we don't routinely beat the Cardinals. That's all I'm saying, at least. So, I mean,
you won't buy another lottery ticket because you keep losing lottery tickets?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Why would I? Yeah. Well, okay.
You wouldn't play the Powerball because you always lose on the Powerball.
Well, I don't gamble anyway, so I can't even speak to that. But
so you would quit dating women because many women turned you down?
Corner. Okay.
I'm just asking. I'm just saying. I'm just from that logic. I'm just trying to see. Like, is there anything that changes that philosophy? Like what would it be?
Listen, I know where Ishan is coming from, and it's just like fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Exactly.
So it's like
fool me once, can't be fooled again.
You know what I'm trying to say?
All I'm saying,
let's see what happens, man.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Then I can't be all in
right now.
Okay, well, hold on, y'all. Let me finish this real quick.
One second, before you go, Champs.
Okay.
All I'm saying is this, man, and Champs, you can go immediately after this, man. At this point, what you're saying, what I'm saying, what any of us are saying is entirely hypothetical. Could go your way, could go my way. Who knows? We don't know this way, that way. You're going off of optimism. I'm going based off of history. That's it. So I could be wrong. You could be wrong. We don't know right now. But for me personally, with the Cowboys, with the way Dak has played routinely against the Packers, I can't see us beating the Packers. I don't have us beating the Packers. Let me not say I can't see us beating the Packers. That's not the right way to put it. I personally don't have us beating the Packers, but I'm not saying it cannot happen. That's all I'm saying. So take that for what you will, but that's all my point is. You can go ahead, Chaps. I'm done.
I'm looking at the Packers they receiving core.
They got Romeo Dubs.
Why are we still on the Packers? Can we get this record squared away?
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's the only thing
Okay. Okay. New York got that to win. Carolina.
I gotta count these. I gotta count what I have here. I got 5. One, two, 3, 4.
I got
Carolina. What do you got?
I got a split.
I got that to win.
Carolina will win.
Okay.
I got that win. Washington. I got that's a loss.
Denver,
I think that's a loss, man. And Mile High, that's a tough
one.
Okay. Wait. You asked my question, Phil, why I chose Washington? Oh, he froze. Okay. I got Washington a loss. Denver is a loss.
Denver's a loss?
Yeah.
God dog it. Champs, hold on. I got to count my shit again. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Arizona.
Loss.
Let me go back to that.
I had to go.
Vegas.
We can beat them.
Vegas, I'm going to say that's a win.
Okay. Kansas, Philadelphia.
That's a loss.
Kansas City.
Loss.
Detroit.
Loss.
Minnesota.
Loss.
We could win Minnesota. It's a toss-up for me.
That's crazy. You don't think we could beat what's his bucket? Chargers.
No, we can beat Minnesota. Chargers.
That's a win.
Washington.
We can beat them.
That's a win. And New York, that's a win.
That's a win.
Now,
Okay.
going back Go back to Arizona.
Wait, how many wins is that?
Hold on, hold on. Go ahead. Go talk about Arizona, champs.
I'm gonna give it a win, but
Champs,
like
you
I said,
got 9 wins, dog.
but
9 wins. That's where I was at. 9 wins.
it's gonna be one of them games. If Kyler Murray play, that's a loss.
I guarantee you, if Marvin Harrison Jr. plays that game, he catches 2 to 3 touchdowns against us. Everybody always has their coming out party against the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Man, the Arizona game.
It's the second year, ain't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
With the Cardinals, my only thing, it's the same thing as the Packers. I'm just going based off of history, but it's not that we can't beat them because they're not a good team. I agree, but for whatever reason, we just have not beat them in recent memory.
And then against the Raiders, Cowboys been struggling with them too.
And
I think we can beat them, but
the Raiders are a better team with Pete Carroll now. I mean,
they do got Pete Carroll.
That's true. I think we can beat them. I think we can beat the Raiders, but I mean, who knows?
Schottenheimer's going to beat his mentor Pete Carroll. Period.
Go back down again.
See, period. At this point, you can't say that.
Period. I stand on this.
Yeah. It's gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4. I got them on a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I mean, I think we can beat the Vikings.
Champs is more emotional than logic. Champs has 10 wins.
No, I'm more logic than emotional because
you have 10 wins. You just don't know it.
You're incredibly emotional too. No, I think we'll beat the Vikings.
All right, champs. So you're actually 9-7, champs.
9-8.
Oh, we missed a game.
Which game did we miss? No, we went through all the games.
he went through all the games.
Oh yeah, you got 9.
Yeah,
I got 9-7 for some reason.
No, it'd probably 9-8.
Oh, you didn't do the Cardinals game till last. So what do you have?
I got that as a loss.
So you're 9-8.
Yeah, I'm 9-8. That's exactly right.
Savage, you want to do yours?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right.
I just don't see how we've improved our run defense from 29 to like a top 5. You know.
All right, you ready?
Shoot.
All right, here we go. Philistinkia.
That's a loss.
New York.
That's a win.
Chicago.
Win.
Green Bay.
Loss.
New York.
Giants again or the Jets?
Oh, Jets. I'm sorry.
Jets. We could beat the Jets.
We don't beat the Jets.
Carolina.
That's a win.
Commanders.
Loss.
Denver.
Loss.
That's at Denver.
Yeah, that's why I was losing.
Shit, hold on. That's 7. I don't know if I wrote it down or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Denver's, you got a loss?
Yeah.
Okay. Arizona.
Loss.
Vegas.
I'm going with a loss just from the coachings. And Raiders have decent talent. I'm going for a loss.
Philly at home.
Loss.
At home?
Yeah.
Kansas at home.
That's a loss.
Detroit.
That's a loss.
Damn, so you have those like fucking.
Yeah, we have like 20 losses in a row here. Minnesota.
Golly.
Minnesota's a loss.
Jeez.
They got 6 skill players. They got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, the Green Bay tight end.
We're almost done. Chargers.
Chargers. We can beat the Chargers.
We finally get back on a winning streak here. Okay, here we go. Washington.
That's a loss.
And Giants.
I said we're going to split with them, so that's a loss.
So how many wins is that for
So
him?
that's 5-12.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be that bad, man. But like, yeah, I think I'm at 9-8.
But like I said, a million things can happen from now until the season. You know
exactly. And at this point, everything that any of us is saying are hypothetical, so it could go this way, that way. We don't know. So
I mean, a million things. You know, people are going to start dropping. Come, you know.
No, of course. Look, it's a prediction, man. We could go 5. We could go 5-12. Nobody knows. So at this point, so.
People are going to start.
Eshawn said 9-8.
I said 9-8. Yeah, I said 9-8.
But no, it's the horrible part. We can go 9-8, still not make the playoffs, and then we're picking like 18, 19 in the drafts. You know,
Who do you have? To be honest, I don't know who would win the division. I mean, I know there's not. When was the last time the same team won the division? It was like
2002, 2003.
Yeah, so I know. I mean, the Eagles by that probably won't win it, but like I don't know. That's a tough one for me.
It might be Commanders.
It might be. If you have us
And
if you have us at 12-5, then you
sophomore slump. If y'all like to go off trends and rookie walls, we have to talk about a sophomore slump. Jaden Daniels could have a sophomore slump.
I do think that the Eagles will have a Super Bowl hangover. I agree, but I just think in the beginning of I have us losing against Philadelphia in the beginning just because of Schottenheimer's first game. And it's in Philadelphia, so that's a tough place to play.
I think what the culture that he's building, I think that the Cowboys are going to want to come out and be more physical than them Eagles hanging them banners up.
But the Redskins improved their team a lot.
But they don't.
They really did.
They traded for Deebo Samuel.
Have you seen him run? He looked very C.J. Anderson-esque.
I haven't seen him at all.
If Deebo Samuel was on the Cowboys, our fan base would be like, yeah, he's going to rush for 2,000 yards.
Well, we all know the problem with our fan base. That Hanky off South Park can get cut, and the Cowboys fans are more
right.
They got Deebo. They got Laramie Tunsil. They got Connolly. They got 2 offensive tackles. They got Deebo Samuel. I mean, they had a decent draft, a very good draft, you know, so – I mean, every team got better. I'm going to be honest with you. Philadelphia had a crazy draft, you know? So,
I just am at the point.
I'm not a fan of the Giants draft.
I'm just at the point as a fan, man, where I just have to see it to believe it, man. It's nice and it's great to have these predictions now. I love the optimism by Corner. I love the optimism by Cliff.
It's not optimism.
All I'm saying, man, is like I appreciate where you're coming from. I'm not trying to dismiss what you're saying. I just personally, for me personally as a fan, I've been burned too many times to put faith right now at this point in the season.
So what was your record whenever we were 12-5, 3 years in a row? What did you have us then?
I was the same exact way then. I don't know exactly what my record was. I'd have to go back and look. But see,
recently, have you been burnt? Yeah. Last year with all the injuries, you're going to qualify that as you've been burnt?
But let's be honest about last year. Yes, we were injured last year, but even before the injuries, we were bad. We were 3-5 at the beginning to start the season. So it wasn't like we were good even from the beginning of the year. We were getting blown out from the jump.
But we had injuries to start that year.
But Dak Prescott was still there. We were still 3-5. So look,
how often do they run the ball in those first 8 games?
Corner, you're not going to dissuade me, man. This is the way I feel.
I'm having a conversation. Can you not have one of those?
I'm also having a dialogue too, am I not? Look. I'm just going based off of history, man. That's the only thing I can go off of. For me personally, you have your thing, I have mine. That's it. But personally as a fan, I've been burned too many times by the team. It's not that I don't have faith. I just can't put a stamp on a 12-5 season right now because I've probably when we went 12-5, I probably thought we would win 10, 11 games. Even before last year, I was like, we could go 12-5, we can go 5-12, anywhere in the middle. We ended up winning 7 games. But yeah, this year it's just look, man. If we go 12-5, that's fantastic. Of course, I'm going to be happy if we go 12-5. But I'm not going to even my 9-8, man. I could be full of shit. You could be full of shit. Who knows? So that's just So I'm just like this, man. That's it. I don't know what else I can say beyond that. So we'll see how it goes. That's all where I am with it.
Where the hell's Fifth at? Let me call him.
Yeah, I don't know where he went, man.
Man left his own show.
He said it wasn't gonna be long. He left us high and dry.
He did that a couple months back when it was just me.
I got him saved under for JJ Payer.
A couple.
He's in his truck.
Okay, Google, call for JJ Payer.
Is it? I want it. Is it in the truck? Maybe he got a date.
No, he was at his home.
Oh, I almost leaked his number out.
Please leave your message.
Nope.
Oh.
Phone's dead.
No, I think a couple months back, it was just me and Savage just talking on live, and Fifth just decided to leave. And we both left, and the show just went on with like nobody on the show. It was really funny.
OG is famous for that. He'll walk away and he'll be like, "Yo, keep talking, keep talking, keep talking."
Yeah, but there's at least somebody else on the other, like just like on the show. There was just you and me. He left, and then no one was there. So,
Man, one time OG left his channel. Man, it was just still live. He forgot to turn it off.
but yeah, no, it's just. I hope it goes over 5, man, but I just can't see that right now. That's just me. So Savage, you have us at 5 and 12, man. That's a bit harsh. So I can't front.
Yeah, I mean, because you know what it is. Until they show me they can stop the run, then I'll change.
But they've won games not stopping the run.
Say that again.
They've won games not stopping the run.
I know, but it's a copycat league. So once one team gashes us for 250 yards, everybody else is going to be like, "Yo, let's just run the ball against them." Our secondary is like MASH. The MASH, it's an old show. Our secondary is so banged up. Our safeties got so old overnight, man. It's just like, we got Diggs being depressed with $100 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying?
And a bunch of kids.
At least
it's like, could it possibly change? A million things could happen from now until then. Could there be some trades? We get rid of some people? Possibly. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Brando, what the fuck, man?
I don't know.
I don't think he meant it that way. Because they were saying that he was drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't think Brando meant it that way.
But you know what I'm reacting off of. The fried chicken part. Golly.
Well, and you can go off the grape Kool-Aid. I don't think Brando meant it that way.
I don't think so either, but golly.
I'm glad Pitt didn't see that.
I know.
I don't think he meant it that way.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Brando, just retract that comment.
Yeah, man. You gotta,
Yeah, just delete it. That's deleted.
You got to be careful with
just
that.
delete that. You're the best moderator in the game. Just go ahead and just delete that comment.
Yeah, you should be careful with that, man. don't say that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a weird season.
No, I'm excited to see how the season goes, man. Let's see how it goes. That's just all I'm saying. Very, very curious to see how this pans out.
If anything, scary part is Dak Prescott might hold this team back.
I don't think he'll hold us back to 5.
Delete that damn comment.
Yeah, you got to delete it, man. I don't think he'll hold us back to 5 wins, but like I think 9 and 8 is fair for me at least. Because I mean, I don't think he's ever had a losing record. So at the end of the season, so by that metric, I don't think he'll have 5 wins. But like, I think 9. He'll probably win 9 games. But I mean, he'll probably miss 1 or 2 games in the season, so we'll see.
Yeah, he's
If they
a couple.
I mean, I'm not saying a season-ending injury, but 1 or 2 games he'll probably miss.
Yeah.
well, you better hope not he get injured because you got Milton backing him up.
I don't think Milton will take it. You think Milton's going to take a shot?
Nah.
Doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it. That's
Nah, because man, I was looking at Milton. I'm like, that's a definite project.
Well, yeah. It's also Dak has.
And he has no short game. Milton has no short game.
Yeah, and plus,
Nah,
Dak,
because you got to have a short game if you want to succeed in this modern
You just can't
NFL.
throw it 90 yards a clip.
Yeah.
You know, if I see Dallas's starters playing a half in the preseason, I like that versus just sit on the sidelines and then first game we just rush out there. Every team plays a couple of series in the preseason. We're the only ones that
We
don't.
used to. I know Mahomes was out there.
Yeah,
Years ago
but
we used to.
not that many teams play their starters. I noticed that in preseason. Very, very few. Like Mahomes, I don't play. So like,
I just want a series or two. Like
yeah,
play 2 series. And you get 3 of them. That's 6 series. At least you're not rusty. You know, Mike McCarthy took it as all these stupid joint practices that was their preseason reps. No, Get our asses in an actual preseason game, McCarthy, you puss.
Yeah, but even Garrett was the same way, was he not? I mean, we didn't play it much.
Oh, and by the way, if there's anybody in the background, we can't see you. Fifth isn't here to control everything. So if you're in the background, you might as well just leave until Fifth comes. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, we can't see you.
No, I don't see nobody back. Wait, nobody making a comment out there.
We can't. Only Fifth can see people back there.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm gonna run out, guys. I appreciate it. It's been live an hour. You guys know where all to find me. Big shout out to Fifth. You guys have a good night.
All right, corner.
Take it easy, brother.
Peace.
Man, Fifth is like my man must be asleep, man.
Fifth, he just abandoned his own show.
He probably did one of these things, you know, when you're at work and you just have the head nod when you're sleepy. He probably. I messaged him. He's not like, man. Something must be wrong with his internet or something. I don't know.
Hopefully, they ain't gonna have no tornadoes in. No, wait, they ain't gonna say that. No thunderstorms in Alabama.
Yeah, I know in Dallas over the past couple of weeks there's been some bad, weather. That's what I heard. Has it not?
No, man, it's been hot. It's been hot the past couple of.
Like what I think last. There, my man is.
There, he's back. He's back.
You good, man? What's up?
Nah, bad ass weather, man.
Yeah, it's the weather. That's
what that's what I just said too. Bad weather.
You got heavy rains or what?
Yeah, I had lost complete service, bro. Like,
oh damn.
Yeah, it's fucked up, right? It's bad.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
Yeah, we need some rain in Dallas.
Yeah, I was like, damn. Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah. No, stay safe out there, man.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, man. So, yeah, it's just Fifth, man. My only thing with the schedule, like I think we could go 10. We could win 10 games, man. I just personally, for me, I as a fan personally just have been burned too many times by the team in general. For me, right now, at this point in the offseason, to say, oh, we're going to win 10 games, or we're going to win 12, 13, 14, whatever. Even my prediction of 9-8 could be full of shit, if we're being honest. It's just, for me, I'll only be able to judge it once we get to the season. And that's where I am. So I'm just like this. So I'm a lot like 80, man. I'm just like, let's just see how it goes. And we'll judge.
Yeah. And you know what? Fifth, I know you said that we Cowboys can beat the Vikings. True, but people forget the Vikings were 13 and 4 last year.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can beat the Vikings. I think my only thing again.
I think the Vikings are going to. No, great.
It could be this way, that way. My only thing with the Packers and the Cardinals is just, I get that we have a new regime, but because we haven't beat them in recent memory, regular season or playoffs, we could say about the talent. I get the talent, but we've said that a lot for a long time about this team and multiple aspects, right? I get that McCarthy and Garrett are different coaches, not disagreeing with that, but we've had a lot of talent when we played the Packers and the Cardinals. The Cardinals, when we lost to them 2 years ago, I think they won one game before that. They were a fucking horrible football team. And they lost, I think the rest of the season, they won like 2 games or some shit. I don't know, something like that. So
right.
I get that. I'm just saying for the Packers, I think we'll beat the Vikings. I think that's a legitimate one. For the Packers and the Cardinals, man, for whatever reason, we just don't beat these fucking guys. I don't know why, but
and one thing, the Cardinals, when they see that star, man, it's their Super Bowl.
But also, bro, we got to keep in mind, even if Kyler Murray is not there, fucking Josh Dobbs beat us when he was with the Cardinals.
He did.
He sure did.
You know what I'm saying? So like Josh Dobbs ran for 250 on us, man. And they smoked our ass. Granted, I was in Arizona, but I'm just saying. Like Kyler Murray has never lost at AT&T, so there's that as well. So if he plays,
you know what? And by you saying that, and that's the problem with the Cowboys, the way their defensive line is set up right now. Parsons, that's why everybody runs towards Parsons, because Parsons, he going straight out to the quarterback and just push him way out into the next year, and you got all that room for running back or the quarterback to be running. And then they don't have the the accurate size for their defensive tackles, and I'm still harping on that until they're proven that they have the DTs that can stuff the middle. I'm still gonna be harping on that.
Yeah.
And then until Guyton can show that he's improved.
I respect that.
Yeah. No, that's where I am too, Fifth, man. It's just, man.
And then don't forget our defensive backs. They are mash unit.
I respect everybody's opinion.
Yeah. No, without question.
They got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hutchinson. Bro, that's one of the best skill positions in the NFL. And I didn't even count a running back, you know? They got Christian Darrisaw, one tackle. They just got to see if, J.J. McCarthy can, step up and handle the pressure.
With the like, I don't think, because in my only disagreement with you, Savage, on your ranking, again, all of us could be completely full of shit right now. We don't know. So, like, I think we should all take it with a grain of salt here, man. We're predicting shit. So, like, let's just keep that in perspective. But if we lose 5 straight, fucking hell, that would be nuts. So by that, that's my only thing. If we lose to the Jets, God bless the Cowboys. That's all I can say. But
I think we could beat the Jets, but you never know.
Well, you never know that. You never know. That's the thing. I mean, we lost to the Jets in 2018 when
all it takes is one bad hit for Dak, and his season's over. Let's be honest, man.
I hope it doesn't happen that way, but I mean, he'll miss 1 or 2 games, like I said. I mean, I don't think a season-ending injury, but he'll miss 1 or 2 games. It's probably gonna happen. But yeah, man,